Actually, I haven't done this in a little while, so give me a minute. Boot the game. Then I need to load. Oh, there we go. Load our save state. And then I should be able to switch over here, capture the right screen. And look at that, we should be all set. Okay. So where did we leave off last time? It's a great question. So we finished the dive into the encephalon. Ugh, it's been 2 weeks. Actually, give me just a minute. I'm going to, before we really get started here, I did not sleep particularly well last night, and my day was somewhat busy, so I am a little bit low on energy. So I'm going to do a little something here. I don't know if you heard that, but oh, I don't know if you heard that, but crack into a monster because I am not. I'm feeling like I need a little bit something to keep me going here. So I picked up a monster earlier today while I was out. Here we are. All right. So, what is the story beat so far? I actually don't know the answer to that question. I don't remember exactly where we're at. I remember that we finished the dive into the encephalon. We had a nice beach episode. The fan club, and I'll protect those two. Mary and Shelley handled themselves just fine during the takeover of the ship. Right, and now we're just sort of hanging out now that we got the ship back. Confirmed Gnosis with stronger battle capabilities will appear. To counter this, issue permission to remove the seal on Cosmos' battle technique program. Cosmos has been supplied with a new sub-weapon, FR Shot. Cosmos also acquired a new tech attack and a sub-weapon, X Buster, and the sub-weapon is the FR Shot. In order to equip FR Shot, you must save this attachment, yada yada yada, and then we can equip it. Okay. Well, that's fun. I don't have Cosmos with us currently, so there's nothing I can actually do with that. It's just Shion right now. So there's really nothing I can do with that, but it's cool that we got it. So I think the first thing I actually need to do this episode... Oh, I just keep running around and picking up emails. Very good, you are correct. It appears that I have lost. The deadly nanomachine program, the biofiltration system, has been zero cleared as promised, but sorry, I won't surrender. Okay, so this is a continuation on that sort of hacker storyline, right? I'm destined to die anyway. I'm going to be killed on the grounds that I stole Vector Industries' confidential, highly classified case file. You're going to be killed on those grounds? Once again, they like the separation of like law here. You're going to be killed for this? This is like corporate espionage, right? Which is definitely a crime, but in the real world, not exactly punishable by death. The hell? Victor was desperate to capture labs. The classified file wouldn't get out. Hacking the machine cluster meant nothing to him. He was just using it as a bait to get you. Vector NSS is probably going through your emails. Must know about me now. Better time before Vector's assassin units. But Vector's assassin units? What the fuck? What kind of company do we work with? You've already heard the story about why all enhanced AI development was prohibited 13 years ago by established Federation law. Enhancing AI involves evolving simple structures into complex behaviors as a means to develop artificial life. No expectation of it being successful. Supposing that a life form was even created, there's always the fear those AI might try and eliminate mankind in accordance with the theories of co-evolution, where species are said to struggle for existence. After dedicated effort, Quad Inventor, leader in developing intellectual instruments, successfully developed an enhanced AI. Quad Inventor, is that like the name of a company? Panspermia. Panspermia. planned a revolt against mankind, secretly developing a deadly virus. Plan was to obliterate everyone. Theory was correct. Plan, however, was discovered before Quad Inventor could act. Galaxy Federation fleet was dispatched and attacked Quad Inventor headquarters, resulting in complete destruction of its headquarters. Facilities confirmed to have contact with Panspermia, like Quad headquarters, were also destroyed without a trace, since the incident has been forgotten. What is it with this setting? When Inventors went bankrupt, Panspermia vanquished, and before long the Galaxy Federation enacted laws prohibiting all R&D of enhanced AI receiving the backing of public opinion. The above was news coverage from that time. It was an incident which became known as the Panspermia's Uprising. That, however, was a story prepared in advance by Vector. Their plan was to absorb Panspermia and its R&D team, severing the lifeline of enhanced AI, R&D, and making the knowledge itself an eternal monopoly. Panspermia had no intention of obliterating mankind. The uprising was just a show to allow the Galaxy Federation government to attack Quad Inventor. Panspermia and that R&D team had conspired with Vector. Even transfers to Vectorcom were decided upon before Quad Inventor went bankrupt, as Vector had planned the enhanced AI who set out to attack humans were ostracized, and its research along with Panspermia became exclusive properties of Vector. Is it possible to profit off the enhanced AI, but that was the least of their problems? You know what I mean, don't you? Enhanced AI are different from ordinary AI, and that they can become a genuine multi-purpose expert system. Their benefits are immeasurable. This also explains Vectorcom's superior competitive power. Vectorcom's Porter products, which are mostly made by Panspermia, attest to this. If you think this is a rumor, try reverse engineering one. There is no way a human could write such chaotic code. Vector is selling enhanced AI under the guise that they are regular AI. Exposing all this would make for a scandal like no other. I don't know what Vector would do if staff like you have confidential information. Due to staff like you have confidential information, there's no doubt, though, that you've been dragged into something complicated. You may be killed or your memory erased, or it could be even worse than that. I got the last laugh, didn't I? Well then, I bid adieu. What the hell? So this hacker, so we exposed the hacker, then their like brother or something tried to come after us, but we successfully guessed where they were hiding out. And now they're like giving themselves up, but they're taking us down with them by like exposing the fact that like these enhanced AI, this like actual AI that supposedly were removed from the galaxy, were actually instead just sort of co-opted and used exclusively by Vector, and they're going to make all this public, and we are so high up the chain that we're going to be one of the ones that catch hell for it? Is that like that's the idea here, right? Well, let's have a conversation. Deadly nanomachine has been stopped. There's nothing else we can do, is there? Wonder how Vector will react. I don't think the company will be able to do anything about the situation we're in. Worrying won't get us anywhere either. Just have to let things take their course. Okay. We just have to let things take their course is the answer to this, huh? Sure. Alright, well, I think we need to walk around all of the major areas. Start at the isolation area. We're gonna have to at least like do a quick pass over all of the areas just in case we get any more of these emails. Starting at the isolation area. So yeah, this is not a game I should be taking a couple of weeks off from playing. I have to admit, like, even just playing this once a week is bad enough for my, like, retention of the main themes of this game. God forbid I try and play this, like, I skip a week. Should not skip a week. But I was just not feeling good last week. I was not able to put out a quality product, I didn't feel like, so I didn't want to do it. But now, feeling a bit better, even though I am very tired. But we are definitely going to try and have a good stream here and try and get somewhere with this game, because I really want to, well, I mean, ideally I want to finish this game. That is kind of what my eventual goal here is. I would like to finish this game at some point. Because that's the whole point of the series, is finishing games that I, didn't get to finish as a child, so, or as an adult. So, I want to get this game finished, we can move on to the next project. Because I sort of have some ideas about what the next project's going to be and how to integrate my sort of budding YouTube channel into it and all this good stuff. I've got ideas and concepts, and I'm working my way through some of them. We'll figure this stuff out. Let's see. Let's go to that. Where did we start? We started in the residential area, so let's go to the hangar. I think I picked up a hangar key at the end of last episode. I'm like vaguely remembering. Yeah, I'm like vaguely remembering that we picked up like a key for this room here. Yeah, there we go. This stuff's been hanging over my head for several episodes. MSS 540. That sounds like it's an Iggy or an Iggy Ziggy. It sounds like it's a Ziggy weapon. I don't know why I had trouble remembering the man's name. That sounds like it's probably a Ziggy weapon. So we just found decoder 5. So I want to check the segment file and see if we know where door 5 is. We do. It is in the Encephalon, near the exit of Park Subway. I think I know where that is. Oh, and we also have 3. Foundation, cleaner's first floor. So we've actually got a couple of these doors we can go hit. We got to get back to the we got to get back to the foundation for one, and then we got to jump into the Encephalon and go back to that park, which both of which I want to do eventually, but we're not gonna obviously do either of them right now. Okay, so I mean, we can go to the bridge. Let's go to the park, I think, next. Then we can go to the bridge and then finally the dock and see where we're going next. To the park. We're just really trying to run around, see if anything's changed, see if there are any items for us to get, and see if there are any more emails that need to come in that we can catch. I would really like to not miss any of them as much as possible. I'm sure we've already missed a bunch because it seems like some of them have very specific triggers. And there's a lot that we've caught so far that like we had to only due to the fact that I just finished playing Final Fantasy IX and was like all like muscle memory keyed to like attach myself to every wall and run around the outside of each area. Is the only reason I actually was able to catch some of the ones that we caught already. And I'm sure I missed a bunch, so I'm not seeing anything that's changed. I'm not seeing any new interactable anything. I'm not getting any emails. Let's go to the bridge next. I've really changed my workflow quite a bit in the last couple of weeks. I have to say I'm kind of proud of myself. I decided to stream a little bit less, and so I'm only streaming 2 to 3 times a week now, instead of maintaining a 5 or 6 streams a week. And that's opening up a lot of time for me to sort of try more edited, like direct to YouTube sort of stuff, videos that I can make and put up there. And I'm kind of enjoying having a mix of both of those. Ooh. Is this a cutscene? I have a mini-map up. Oh, weird. My entrance into this scene includes like a whole walkthrough. Like a traitor. Federation must be a collection of idiots. I mean, at this point, it's hard to tell what the Federation is. They are a bit daft, it seems. Oh, hold on, I didn't actually walk up in the middle. Nope, nothing of it. Nothing of interest. Get off the bridge. And let's go to the... Let's go to the dock so we can get into any one of the... well, possible places. I think, I mean, the Elsa might still be willing to take us to the dock colony. It might not be a bad idea to go to the dock colony just to see if anything's changed over there. And then also, of course, we have some things we could possibly do on the in the Foundation. I'm not entirely sure that I know what the next step is in the storyline here. What's going to advance the storyline? I kind of forgot what the most recent bit was, because like I remember finishing up the Encephalon, having that crazy encounter, finishing up the crazy storyline within the Encephalon, and then bailing out, turning over the information which proved that we were not traitors. Alone, Alan's on, he's probably eating his frustrations away again. Good for him. Let's see if the captain's in here. I think he's the one I talked to go to the dock colony. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's go. Let's go to the dock colony, see if anything's changed there since our most recent combat encounter. Also, it's still just Xion that I'm walking around with, so I don't have a party right now. So I gotta make sure that I don't do anything dumb. The vase. Now I remember planting some flowers in that vase. I wonder if anything's happened with that. So let's check in. Curious to see if anything's happened over here with this. Oh, yeah, there's like a little seedling in there. Oh, it's budding. He nods. That's the spirit. Just a little more to go. Good luck. Okay, so I guess I have to check back in here later. Sounds good to me. Let's check out the shop, see if anything has changed in here. We're going to purchase. I think this is all stuff we had access to before. None of it looks particularly new. Oh my god, you can buy a whole Ags unit. Oh my god, the VX 4000. It's $50,000. I have 31,000. God. Oh yeah, by the way, Ags tuning is a thing that I've got to remember. Frames. Ah, they actually do have a better... oh, but for... yeah, that's probably for the... yeah, it's for the VX 4000, which I do not own. Are any of my... you are a little bit weak, so we'll go ahead and pop you up to full. Okay, well, not much to do here, I'm afraid, but I figured it was worth at least poking our head into. Is there, like, is this still just a random dead-end alley that doesn't make any damn sense? Why would this end up how it was constructed? It doesn't make any damn sense, but whatever. We needed a convenient place for the commander to stumble into and get himself attacked. For that scene many, many hours of gameplay ago. Alright. Well, back to the Durandal. which is still docked inside the colony. So I should be able to go down to, or the foundation. So I should be able to go down to the foundation. Exclusively for direct flights to the Kukai Foundation. Would you like to go to the Foundation? Sure would. Up and Adam. All right. So yeah, not a lot has happened yet. So it doesn't seem like there was much, except for like getting back in here. So what's that? What was the segment file for this? The first floor of the cleaners. So I should try and hit that up if I can. We also, I think, got another... Oh, I don't remember which spot was which, to be honest. Yeah, this was just the regular city area that we were wandering around in before. Yeah. So we got to make it to the cleaners, which was not there. That's the bar. It was in the second section. Oh, that's right. The other area was like the shop area. I remember now. That's sorry, it took me a second there, just trying to remember what that was. So that's the bakery. And then the cleaner was over here. Now, where was the door is going to be the big question that I've got to try and remember. Okay. I genuinely do not remember. Oh, it's back here. Ah, that was easy enough. There it is. Okay. And that's the right leg. I was just about to say the shop. I was talking about. I said I remembered the other area was the shop, and I remembered that because the shop included the crazy robot man, where I need to bring these robot parts to, because I had gotten a leg from inside the encephalon, and now I have the other. Now I have the other leg, so I'm guessing there's at least one, if not two, new things I can play out over there. So that's where we're going next. For sure, that's where we're going next. Again, I have no idea where we're supposed to be going. I'm kind of at a loss at this point, but at least there are still things on my to-do list. I'm not just wandering aimlessly. Yet. Okay, down to here, and yeah. Eggs shop and robot research facility. That is where we're heading, and it was down this way and down the stairs. Yeah, there we go. There it is, Chapter 3. Hyper Assistant Scott appears. Place seems livelier. Good of you to notice. Actually, I have an assistant now. An assistant? Don't you know what an assistant means? An assistant is a status symbol for a genius scientist. The time has finally come for me to make my mark in the universe. Make your mark? What is this? What's with your attitude? Why did you come here today? Yeah, we found more parts, crazy man. You guys are pretty good. You must show this to Assistant Scott, too. Assistant Scott? What is it, Professor? These guys are my loyal underlings, and by my orders, they are collecting robot parts. Sure, tell yourself that. Seems they brought new robot part today. So you guys are the Professor's underlings? Sure, yeah, if that's what he wants to call us. What should I call you? Just call you Scott. Please call me whatever you'd like. Assistant Scott is Assistant Scott. Calling Assistant Scott just Scott would be like calling me Prof or Pro. Since I am neither Prof nor Pro, Assistant Scott is Assistant Scott. Alright, by the way, are you going to modify these robot parts for us today? Like, get on with it, old man. Yes, that's right. Let's go, Assistant Scott. There it is. Those are the robot parts. Here we go. Set transformation. So we had 2 arms, now we have the 2 legs. Oh, interesting. The Dominion Tank. We'll set this up as an ether for Shion. Summon it during a battle, you'll blast away the enemies. Hey, that, her other summon ability, was really, really good. So, I have no doubts this is gonna be awesome. Set. Except, the problem is it uses up all of her, like, freaking points. All enemies hit. All enemies slash ultra heavyweight attack. Sure, let's turn off Throny Blade and turn on Dominion Tank. That should work. Okay. I'm actually just going to go back in just to see if anything else procs. I'm pretty sure I gave him all the parts that I have now. Yeah. At the time, plan on repairing the other robots the professor has been working on. What could the rest of the robot parts be? Well, I think if getting them all together, it makes my heart sing. Whoa! This model kind of freaked out there for a second. That was weird. Alright, tuning and parts. Yeah, I think we're good. Just popular the model of the VX series. Beautiful lines are irresistible. Yeah. Shion's eggs is a VX unit. Okay, well, the only thing left is up here. Back to the beach house. Where we carried out the beach episode before. The VOD of that particular episode is like the only one of these VODs that's got any like play on YouTube, and I'm pretty sure it's just because I titled it "It's a Beach Episode." I'm pretty sure it's just literally because the title has "It's a Beach Episode" in it. Is the only reason why that got any play on YouTube. No, we've already done the fish detecting and catching thing. So now I officially do not know what the next step is or where I need to go. Maybe he wanted to meet with, maybe somebody wanted to meet with us in here. Or maybe I was supposed to meet somebody somewhere on the Elsa, because I didn't fully explore the Elsa. I vaguely remember something about the Our Treasure Bar. Let's check this out. I just have to check out all the places just in case, but... Oh, this wasn't a bar. This was a... Yeah, this was not a bar. Yeah, this was the hotel. So the bar was the last one over to the right, so I'll have to go in there instead. I'm like waffling in my head trying to remember what any of the what the next step was supposed to be. At this point, I do not remember. Have you been working out regularly while making this town looking like that? Can't protect what's important. Plenty capable of... Oh, hello. When the world... Chief, aren't you resting in your room? I was going to... Oh! That would look pretty cool. Really hit it off with this person he's teaching me right now. As long as you're alright, I'm going to go back to the Durandal. Oh. Oh, shit. Nope. All right. Oh shit.
I can't wait for that wonderful song.
Adjusting the sound here a bit. What song? Sorry, trying to make sure that I adjust the audio levels to make them appropriate. Okay. What's gonna happen?
That's...
It can't be. The Song of Nephilim?
No!
Huh? Chaos.
That song, they mustn't allow it to play.
Like a literal song? Is that what, like the chanting we're hearing in the background?
The song.
Who the fuck are you?
So it begins.
Holy shit. The hell just happened? Something just rammed into that ship. Oh my god, another one.
Large-scale gate out. Repeat, large-scale gate out. The UMN geodesic structure is being forcibly replaced.
The Gnosis!
Junior, the Federation ships.
Okay, lots of Gnosis coming in.
The Gnosis are closing in. 4 minutes to contact with the Foundation.
The civilians. Start evacuating them immediately. If all else fails, we may have to abandon the Foundation. Is that acceptable?
I'll leave it to you. Evacuate all civilians into the Durandal.
Acknowledged.
All civilians from the entire, like, massive city?
Where's Cosmos? If we activate the Hilbert effect, it could buy us some time for the evacuation.
Shion, did you...
Hey, good timing. Look at her.
Cosmos, are you ready?
Bring it, Cosmos. Let's go. You weren't around for the last dungeon, so you gotta put in some work this time.
Reports of Gnosis sighted in Colony Precinct 32. They've also penetrated precincts 18 and 27.
What?
The Hilbert effect.
Affirmative. Activating Hilbert effect.
Yeah, let's go.
This should keep them from materializing inside the colony.
That's the hope, right?
We have to hurry up and get everyone on board. If we don't do something, the Gnosis are going to take over the entire metropolis.
I'll help with the evacuation.
I'll go as well.
So we kind of figured there would be a fight set up inside the... Oh, yeah. We did see this in the Vision of the Future.
Cosmos, we're counting on you.
Hmm.
I am happy to be of service.
Good.
All right, then. Yeah, I kind of figured there was going to be a fight inside the Foundation at some point. Evacuate the residents while we hold off the enemy. Because there was that one, like, canister that was hanging out. Dangerous run, promise me. Okay. There was that one canister that was, like, randomly hanging out in the Foundation area. In the Foundation area on the street. And I figured, you know, that meant as much as anything else that there was going to be a fight in the Foundation. So I kind of expected this to some degree. Wasn't sure what it was going to be. I'm kind of surprised that it's more Gnosis. But it seems to be going like... I was about to say that it's sort of going like Gnosis, human, back and forth. But that's not true, because the last area was definitely Gnosis, so... Let's go to the dock. The last area is definitely Gnosis, because it was the whole fight on... Well, I guess that was a mix, right? Because there was a bunch of Utic soldiers, then there was a bunch of Gnosis. So, I don't know. Maybe this will go the other way. Maybe we'll start fighting Gnosis and then a bunch of soldiers are going to show up. I don't know, we'll see. Also, do we have our whole party? We do have the whole party now. Want to go through everyone's stuff real quick. This might be... Okay. Chained Blast. Pilot KO against M-type. So this is very important against... If we're fighting a bunch of... Yggdrasil in before the 1 hour mark. Let's go! Let's go! How you doing today, man? Let's see. Do I want to up the speed on Chain Blast? It's a near, so it would replace Heaven's Wrath. It's probably somewhat important against M-type specifically. I don't know how important that's going to be going forward. I can always just put it in a... Like, I can replace an Angel Wings, like... Here, with a Chain Blast. Oh, there's already a Chain Blast. It's on square. I don't know. Just talked to my dad about college financial aid packages, because May 1st is the decision deadline. Ouch. Are you going to college? Are you already in college? Like, what's the situation there, man? Because I've had to have that talk plenty of times. I am going to charge up that ability because I think it's very strong. Or I think it should be very strong. I don't think it's strong yet. All enemies line beam. Okay, so this I need to, like, power up. I should be saving all over tech points for that. And we're going to power that up. So we're going to set, instead of R Cannon, we're going to set X Buster. We're saving all of your points. Planning on going to college. Gotten 3 acceptance letters, so me and my family are analyzing the aid offers. It's a serious decision, man. I mean, I did the community college route. I ended up spending a lot of time in community college. I never really got beyond it. I hold 2 associate's degrees from a community college, and that's all I ever really got done. So, you know, how you want to approach college it's a huge decision. Good thing you've got your family's willing to work with you and try and make these decisions with you. Because I was pretty much on my own. And that certainly didn't help. Now that's not what I'm looking for. E-point, you got a bunch of them. Holy hell. Although not enough for anything, because all of your shit costs $1 billion. What the hell? I can evolve Bodyguard. I think I might have to do that. Let's max this one out and get this evolved all the way up. Ether Shift B. Let's go ahead and set that as well. Focus Ether Attack. Okay. He doesn't really do much Ether attacking. I don't know why that's an ability he has, but okay. Use points. Yeah, you're not ready to use more points either. All right. How about skills? Yeah, I ended up pretty much all on my own for college, and that's why I was never really able to go much beyond community college myself. But I ended up spending a long time in community college. in order to get my 2 degrees. I was there for way longer than I probably should have been. But I enjoyed my time there. I was one of those people that really enjoyed college, but I enjoyed the specific college that I did. Family has never done the community college route, but the offers I've gotten have been pretty good. Mainly the distance. The school I've been looking at for years is 7 hours away, while the other 2 I got accepted to are closer. Yeah, the local community college is one I went to, so travel was not even a problem. I never even had a dorm. I just commuted from home, so there wasn't even a problem with that. You know, for me, I really enjoyed school mostly because I got to be fully committed to it. I got to be fully like immersed, even though it was community college, and you don't really consider like full immersion as part of the community college experience. Because I studied theater, I was very heavily immersed pretty much constantly. I had, you know, I was at school 6 days a week for like 12 to 15 hours a day, 6 days a week. Because I was constantly doing rehearsals and voice practice and all sorts of other stuff that I was doing constantly. And even when I was not studying theater actively, I was still in shows. So I got fully immersed in a way you usually can't with community college. So that's why I enjoyed it. If I ever go back, like to get a bachelor's degree or try and go into higher ed, it will have to be something where I can commit 100% to, because I can't do half measures. I can't make half measures like that work. If I'm gonna do something like that, I gotta be fully committed to it. We are heading to the surface to fight off these things. Oh, I have a bit of equipment equipping I have to do, I think. At least I should double check some equipping stuff before I move any further here. That's right, I forgot there was one more thing I wanted to do. Not for Shion, probably not for Junior. No, not for Junior either. Although, Battle Gear? No, you're good. Yeah, you're fine. Chaos, I don't think I have anything special for you either. But you, I think I might. Ooh, that's pretty. The hell? Short rail cannon. Hell yeah, it looks badass. Why do I have an extra V4 unit for you? Ziggy. Yeah, no, you just got your other. Yeah, nothing there. Sister was very immersed at her school. Other one not so much, partly because she commuted and it was far enough away. Staying late at friends could cause issues. See, that's... Some people, they have to be fully immersed, and some people can get away with being not very immersed at all. And yeah, for me, it was... I had to be fully immersed. For me, the commute was about a half hour each way, so it was not a problem. And I was completely on my own, so like... You know, if I got back at home, I wasn't completely on my own. I lived at home, but like my parents never really, they weren't micromanaging me. So if I got home at like 1 a.m., they wouldn't ask any questions. So late night rehearsals, late night voice classes, or just late night hanging out, I was able to do all of that stuff, and it never caused any problems, never affected me in any way. I was really able to just get detached from my family and really just do my own thing for years, and it was incredible. I developed so much as a person from that experience. I made a lot of mistakes, I did a lot of dumb things, but I also, you know, was successfully engaged in things that were much bigger than myself for the first time in my life. And it absolutely changed me as a person. Many people in the city haven't been able to escape yet. Please help them. If there's anything you need, I'll sell it to you. Aha, so okay, so we have a vendor. circuit. Junk circuit. Are you a sellable item? You are a sellable item. I'll just sell you. Get you out of my inventory. And the kobold blade is also a sellable item. Okay. Sell like 11 of these just to get them out of my inventory as well, I guess. I don't know. Still 13 people who need to be... Oh, Jesus. So he's gonna... Okay, so this is like a counting... Ooh, okay, so it's a lot of the bad guys from the last zone. So this should actually be fine. I'm gonna take this fight straight on, and we're gonna see. This should be somewhat... Ooh. I don't remember them being... having this much health, but I might just be... foolish. Let's try Lunar Seal on them and see how much damage this does.
Lunar Seal!
So you must be, like, just graduating high school then. You're younger than I expected. If that's the case. Oh my god. They're all just gonna boost and heal and... Alright, well, that's fine. They get out of the way early, hopefully. Wow, all 3 of them are just gonna go in a row, huh? Graduating in a few months. Alright. I have to remember that most of the people who tend to find me on Twitch tend to be much younger than I expect them to be. Because I'm such a heavy Twitch user, I tend to think people are more in my age range. So when everybody I seem to get in chat is all like, you know, I'm still in high school, I'm graduating high school, it's my first year in college, I'm just like I feel each and every gray hair grow out of my head. Oh, I forgot that's an attack all ability. I probably shouldn't use that against these guys until I start whittling them down. Or until I start getting other attack all abilities that I can make good use of. I think I'm just gonna have to do a very full regular attack. Other people told me I talk much older than actually. I was always the same way. I was always the, older than my years kind of person. As an adult, I'm aware that that's not always a good thing. So I hope that that's not from a place of like, some sort of inherent trauma, because a lot of times that comes from not a great place. That sort of older than your years kind of thing.
Ready?
But
Lunar Seal!
guessing late 20s, early 30s. Don't know from the way you spoke. This is my guess. I am going to be 32 shortly. I will be 32 shortly. Force Vanisher. This is gonna hurt? Oh, not much. Alright, that's fine. Very little damage. Can I just bring you down in... Oh, was that enough? I didn't count. Nope. I took a gamble. Tried to go in one, and I ended the turn, and he was not dead. Very unfortunate. Makes me very sad. I hope this kills you. Yeah, so as far as internet age is concerned, I'm basically ancient. I'm basically ready to go to the farm upstate. As far as the internet is concerned, I'm ready to be let out to pasture. I think the vast majority of especially VTubers out there are notably younger than I am.
Ready? Lunar Seal!
This is one of the reasons why I was a little bit like humming and hawing about taking up this sort of path of content creation, but I fell in love with it. I felt like it was a good idea to try and follow my dreams and do what I want to do. So even though I'm a little bit late to the party, figured I'd give it a shot. Assume mid-20s for most streamers. I think for a lot of streamers, I tend to assume they're very young. I have found that many streamers are in the Zoomer demographic.
Get out of my way, or else...
Oh, this is gross as hell. What the hell is this setup? I don't want to fight this. This is gross. There's only there's a few notable exceptions, and in the VTuber space, it's even more apparent. But even in the regular streamer space, there are some notable exceptions of people who are sort of towards their upper 20s, 30s. Nothing wrong with being older VTuber. A lot of streamers, indie VTubers, are in their 20s and 30s. There are a lot of indie VTubers for sure that are pushing up a little bit higher. One of my personal sort of idols, Takahata from the Weary 101. Is a little bit older, and then a lot of my favorite regular streamers, I guess you would say one of my favorite just non-VTuber streamers is actually older than I am. Actually, a couple of my favorite ones are technically older than I am, and as a result, my viewing tends to skew higher. Like the people that I watch tend to be older. Which is another, and of course, like I said, I watch a lot of Twitch. So, no one streamer is mid-30s, and the one I was 27. I mean, they're out there, like I said. They're definitely out there. What the hell is happening? Am I getting, blasted with thunder multiple times? That's gross. Oh, God, big crits. This is gonna hurt. 69, nice. And of course, there's a rising population of older boomer streamers, and then retirees who are streaming these days. There was did she play Skyrim? There's an older woman who is well known for playing video games on stream. I think if I'm thinking of the right person, I think she passed away last year, or maybe it was during the pandemic. I don't remember. But yeah, there's a growing retirees that are out here streaming. So I'm in good hands. I know that. I'm not, don't lose sleep over me. I'm doing just fine. Friend of a friend's father's in his 50s and streams. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't lose any sleep over me. I'm fine. I'm just, I like to joke about my own age a bit. I like to make it apparent that I'm not some, I'm not a Zoomer. I'm not 18 years old, I'm not 20 years old. That's not the demographic I fall into. And I like to make that as apparent as possible for a lot of reasons. Just first of all, it's just really important to me that I make that known so people know what they're getting into ahead of time. And secondly, because there's just been so many bad actors that have been in this space for so long that I want to make it clear and obvious right off the bat that I'm not trying to appear as a young person and get into young people's spaces. That's not what I'm here to do. So, there's lots of different reasons why I make it very clear and apparent that, I am what I am. I told my health teacher a few weeks ago I speak like I have a mortgage. I heard all that shit when I was your age. I was hearing all that sort of stuff. When I was in high school, my high school guidance counselor, loved to make it very known that, that I was well beyond my years. And, don't ask me what that means. No, I heard very similar stuff like that all through my younger years.
Here we go.
Can I kill you in one? Please tell me I can kill you in one. Well, not if I'm gonna miss these attacks. I'm not gonna kill you in one. Oh, hello, Nightbot. Decided to poke your head in for the first time this stream. That hurt. Ouch. Storm Waltz. Half my class told me I could be in politics. I just don't have the patience for it. Oh, excuse me, I'm coughing. I just... I don't know how much I want to say about that, but I don't know that that's a compliment these days. You could be in politics is not necessarily something I'd say to a friend these days, I have to admit. 69, nice. Insert hydrate redeem. I'm working on trying to get to redeems, man. Streaming's been a slow going for me. But I do have a drink here. Thank you for reminding me, and I will give a good drink. Streaming's been very slow going for me, unfortunately, and I have not yet developed to the point where I am at the level where they're willing to give me any of that stuff like redeems and stuff like that. I'm trying. Honest to God, I'm trying. It's just not really getting me far right now. Am I not able to, like, get back here? Do I have to, like, enter in from a side building or something? Or is there something I'm missing here? With the follower count, you just need one more consistent viewer other than you and Dragon. That's what's been difficult. I'll get a, you know, mostly because I try and be eclectic in what I do here, right? Like, I'll sit and I'll play video games, but then I'll also do my world building streams, but then I'll also, like, nerd out about other VTubers and Hollow Live and stuff like that, and a lot of people don't want to follow along with me throughout all of that. A lot of people are here for, like, one thing and one thing only, and then when I show off and do other things, they're like, alright, I'll go watch somebody else instead. So I haven't really been able to cultivate a group of people who are either willing to just watch me for me, or who are interested in all the same things I'm into. So that's where the struggle is, and I just haven't quite nailed it yet. But, you know, I've been trying. I don't think there's a way for me to do this in here. I think I have to leave. I got the follower count. Hell, I'm over 60 now. I got plenty of followers. What are you? The hell is that thing? Let's see if there's anything I have to do from in here. Oh, hello. Are you alive? Treasure's inside the safe. The code is photo birthday. The hell does that mean? I do similar things to admit, like a lot of streamers, as people. Things are just some things I find fun. No, and I'm the same way. Like, I'm the kind of person who attaches himself to a lot of streamers directly, and I like that. You know, so I'll watch whatever, whether it's interesting to me or not, but sometimes I just watch new people because it's something fun I like to watch. I have been known to play a game called Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup, and I watch a lot of streamers who stream Dungeon Crawl. But I find that when I play that game, I get a lot of viewers, but they're not willing to follow me into, like, anything else. So I, like, you know, I do that somewhat sparingly. Oh, sorry, I actually completely misread your statement. You said there are some things you just don't find fun to watch. And yeah, I'm a little bit the same way. Brenny loves them, but you cannot watch them play indie horror games. I don't watch any, like, indie horror games. Like, I'm not gonna watch, like, any of those games. I won't even watch, like, a Five Nights at Freddy's or like a Back Rooms or any of those, like. Nice miss. I can't really watch any of those. Oh, he's boosting. I could be in trouble. So yeah, I'm definitely. Oh, nice. I got him. He's dead. Yeah, I'm right there with you on that one, man. I am right there with you on that. Cannot be done.
Ready? Lunar seal.
Good news is you won't have to worry about any of that on this channel. Promise. Promise you won't have to worry about any of that on this channel. Unless it's like some punishment thing or something in the future. But it's pretty rare for me to find something that I just don't like outright enough for me to not watch, unless it's like one of those, like, indie horror games like Backrooms or, you know, whatever weirdo games there are in that genre now.
Who would have thought one of Miyuki's inventions?
Like, I don't even like Phasmo, and I know that that's like Phasmophobia. I know that that's oh my god, what am I supposed to do here? Photo birthday. Was there some kind of picture that I was given, or am I gonna find it around back here maybe? Swimsuit, hello. Was I given like a photo or something? Crewman's key, MasterCard, signal file, drill passport. Armory key, fish detector. PM card. No, I don't think I have that. If that's something I'll find elsewhere. Only have one phone. I'd watch everyone if I could, but I'm choosing watching a friend who already has some other people watching. Chatting with a random streamer I follow is doing something, I will choose the other streamer. I mean, I appreciate it, but I mean, you know, I absolutely, obviously appreciate it. You know, I don't ever want to be like, you know, guilt tripping anyone to being like, you know, I don't ever want it to turn into some kind of like guilt trip is what I'm basically trying to say. But I obviously always appreciate anyone who wants to watch. Like, I'm a performer. Like, that's what I do. That's why I studied theater. You don't guilt trip me, don't worry. I didn't really mean it in that way, but like, I mean, that's good to know. But you know, I am a performer. I like performing. I like being out here and hanging out and playing games and talking with people and giving you something to unwind with and, you know, kill some time with. All that is like top priority to me. Ether upgrade S. Oh, that's it. Just let me walk right off the edge. That was unexpected. What the hell? It literally let me just walk right off the edge there. Hold on, we're gonna try that again. That was not expected in any way, shape, or form. Okay, let's cling to the wall this time. Nice. Oh, it wants me to fall. Okay, fight against it. There we go. Okay, now up here on the second floor. They actually managed to include some... What the hell? There's like nothing over here. Why would I go through all this trouble? There's nothing over here. Now I am confused. I am confusion. Actually, nothing over here. Huh. Hello, my friends. I don't know them my presence in their stream. I'll show up if I'm streaming, just check in on you. That's a perfectly healthy way to think about it. That's a perfectly healthy way to think about any streamer, your interaction with any streamer ever, or any online personality. Even if you consider them to be your friend, like, while they're streaming, like, they're an online personality. And treat them as such. That's a very healthy attitude, very healthy approach. Alright, so I got a couple of different approaches here. Let's try and go through the wall first, and then I can go up onto the roof, I think. Oh, is this gonna extend something on the far side that... Oh, no, that's... Oh! Yeah, it is. It's raising a lift. But what is that? That lift doesn't seem to get me access to anything. I'm so confused. Well, it gets me access to behind the bar. That it certainly gets me access to. I think I might still kind of understand. This area is like, it's vertical and it's weird. Like I'm trying to wrap my head around this one is weird. I have an idea for what I want to do for my next game after this is finished, by the way. So I'm kind of already looking ahead into the future. because I'm really enjoying this series that I'm doing, where I'm like playing games that I have. Aha! October 28th. That's what I'm looking for. So that's 10/28, 10/28. Oh. Let's go off this way. See if there's anything I can. Oh. Aha! Signature is number 1. And I already have the decoder for that, so into the door we go. And another robot part. Would you look at that? Insane. Alright, well, we're making some progress this stream. What a weird area this is. All these like all these areas like keep crossing back in on themselves. It's so weird. Gotta remember where I have and have not been. Okay, so now I have. So now I can go downstairs here and get into the vault, and I can go back behind the bar in the last place. So like things are opening up now. Finally, I think I'm understanding the sort of pathway here. So this is gonna be 10/28. 1 0 2 8. Nice! Alright, we got in there. That's so scary. They killed your dad. Yeah, sucks. 12 more people let to go? I mean left to go. There's a typo in this game. I hope somebody got fired over that blunder. I don't want to fight this big squid thing. Really don't think I want to fight that annoying looking squid thing. Okay. Can I get around you and not like fight you? Oh, these things are destroyable. That I did not expect. Oh, there's a person here. And tech upgrade S, cool. Don't kill me. I don't taste good anyway. Please just let me go. How do you know? Have you ever eaten yourself? I didn't think so. Can't go around saying stuff like that just because. Listen, I know they're terrifying, deadly space monsters, but you can't just lie to them. That's just not fair. These things. I think I need to lunar seal this guy.
Ready? Lunar seal.
I might have enough to kill him with storm waltz and spread that damage around a little bit. Also, I don't know why I targeted that one when the other one is the one who's going to go this turn. Very dumb. Good, we got a miss anyway. Alright, should be able to kill it, and we'll finish the fight with no damage. Always gotta love that, because these fights can be, like... Compared to, like, your standard Final Fantasy JRPGs, like, individual fights in this game are a lot more deadly.
Okay, let's go on.
You need to be much more careful with these fights. So getting a no damage kill is very, very nice. Wooden idol. Hello? Oh, that's not a regular item. Is that a wooden idol? Oh, okay, it's an equipment item. Prevents curse. Okay. Oh, I wonder if in the original Japanese that was a reference to, if that was, instead of being a wooden idol, if that was like one of a fuma, is that the name of it? One of the what is the word I'm trying to come up with? I'm gonna ping you once. Nah, I'm gonna hit you with the whole thing. The like wooden tags that they put on shrines and temples, stuff like that. I wonder if that's what the original Japanese was for that. Because with no direct English like or Western version, that kind of item, whenever there's reference to it in games, always gets translated very differently and sometimes in very weird ways. You see, anytime a Japanese game wants to make reference to one of those tags, you'll see sometimes it comes up like in the Final Fantasy series. It tends to be referred to as a magic tag, as an item in game. Oh my God! Please don't miss. But you'll see it come up with lots of different words, depending on the translator. Ugh, I gotta use a soul ability on you. I don't want to do that. I'm trying to think of the word for it. I want to say it was... I can't think of it on the top of my head. Could you stop missing? Is that gonna do enough? Oh, okay, that is gonna do enough. Thank God.
Sayonara, baby.
So that's the thing that I do when I play these games, is I'm like thinking about what some of these things might have meant in the original. Because I'm, you know, the more I study Japanese language, the more I'm seeing like how the translators do the things that they do, and the more I'm noticing things like, or at least at least bring to the forefront in my head things like, you know, oh, this character was written with a weird accent or a weird affectation in their speech. I wonder what the original was that made them decide to do that. You know, something like that. We're going to save here. We are going to go into the system and we're going to save a state. Save state. Okay. I tell you, one of these days I'm going to load the previous save state instead of like saving over it, and I'm just going to be the saltiest. I'm going to be the saltiest. I am going to be like comprised of pure salt when that happens, because it will. Oh, hold on, there's one place I need to go, because it will inevitably happen, and I will be so sad. It has not happened yet, knock on wood. Still don't know why there's that whole second level area that I can't really access. This was leading down into here, which we haven't really looked into this side of the whole setup before. I'm curious, very, very curious, why this even exists. Is this just to give me it's literally just to like say, like, cue you into the idea that like, hey, okay, so it is just to like, sort of cue you into the things that you can do in this sort of sandbox of a level. I actually quite like that. That's quite cool. So it's showing that on the right hand side there's an open window that you can try and get to from the balconies. And then on the left side, once you get on the roof, there's actually a place for you to slide down off the roof to the left to fall into into an area where you can probably, well, we're gonna find out what's down there. Yeah, blow up the dumpsters and get stuff. Nice. Oh, and a person. Didn't mean much, so suddenly all I could do was hide in here. Thought I was gonna die here in the trash. Thanks. Nice. And people left. Let's go. Alright, I have to fight this crazy monster. Nothing. Okay, so I think I locked some of their abilities. Skill locked. Okay, so you can't use certain skills in this fight because of the trap I hit him with. So we'll see. Oh, 0. That's terrifying. 220. That is not good with how much health he's got. Okay, you can do actual damage to him. Okay. He's gonna go... Okay, he was gonna try and use an ability and it failed. But now he's gonna boost. Okay, these ether attacks don't seem to do anything. But because he's at range... I don't have any other abilities with these characters. HP drain. Ugh. Okay, well that didn't do too much. Oh my god, except he's gonna pull it twice in a row. That's really frustrating. I can't really do that much damage to him, and he's gonna boost again? Are you insane?
Lunar seal.
How many times can you do that in a turn, man? It's boosting again?
Take this! Prelude to battle!
Holy heck. This is insane. I'm gonna use Dominion Tank, and this is my first time using this new summon ability that I got. Yeah, oh my god, only dealt damage. Are you kidding me? Also, that animation was like super weird. I don't want you to boost over me if I spend my boost, but I need to... Alright, I'm gonna boost. Alright, you did not boost over me, thank God. At 124, I think I can bring you down in this last hit? I think? Nope. You're gonna get another one. That's so frustrating. Okay, thankfully 189 and you're dead. Okay. Oof. Not a fun fight.
Too easy!
Not a fun fight. Lots of experience though. And a fair amount of ether points for my trouble. I think in the future, for those enemies, I gotta like not have Xion in the actual fight, I think. Xion and Chaos. They are not useful in that fight. So actually, I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to trade them out. We're going to go into battle formation. We're going to take Xion. We're going to replace Xion with Ziggy, and we're going to replace Chaos with, I think, Cosmos for the time being. I think I did everything I need to do here. I think I can move into the next section now. I think I did everything and like got everyone. We'll take this fight actually.
Target locked on. Commencing combat mode.
Somebody's already boosting, which tells me they're probably going to Medica. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take a single shot and end turn. Because I'm not going to be able to do enough damage to justify spending the whole turn, because I'm just going to heal it through. So I will actually just make it so that he can get 6 AP at his next turn. Boosting again. I mean, at this point I kind of have to go all in. Because I think I can do enough damage to one target to make it worthwhile. That there will be some overlap in damage after the healing is done. Not with that abysmal damage. The hell? Never mind. All that was worthless as well. It's very frustrating. gonna get our cannon out here. Alright, try and do some actual, like, on-the-ground damage. Although this is... yeah, we're gonna take some hits here. This is not gonna do enough damage to kill anyone. But hopefully I get to go early in the next round. Nope, not early enough. Everyone's gonna be healed like pretty much back up to full at this point. That's so frustrating. Oh my god, just boosts on top of boosts on top of boosts. This is killing me, man. How is it that every enemy gets to boost like 4 times in a row? What the heck? This game is insane. Like like you get a bunch of combats in a row that are just like easy, you get through them, maybe you take minor damage, and then like one fight, the dice just roll against you in the most brutal way possible.
Charging.
And you are beyond screwed.
Our drill. Ha!
That is just not enough damage.
Let's go. Meteor shot.
Okay, up and kick. Did a fair amount of damage. Nobody boosted on me. I don't think... I mean, I've got to do this. I just hope that they can't, like, counter boost over me. I guess we're going to use all of his moves. Wow, Moonlit Serenade actually does a ton of damage as a finisher.
Let's go. Meteor shot.
Do a bunch of damage, spread it across the board, do big damage, big hit. Not nearly the neat robot RPG. Hey, Fleepo! Good to see you again. Been a bit. Yeah, the neat sci-fi RPG game that's been breaking our brains consistently for a few months now is still going. I think I just need to keep doing like spread out damage. I think it's probably not ideal. I did so much boosting this turn, so did they, that I'm actually not sure where we're just gonna stand in the actual turn order once it rolls back around. Okay, we're gonna take a few hits. That's fine. We lived. I think I need a blaster. You should be dead after our cannon.
Charging.
Hope you've been doing all right, Fleepo. It has been a while. Dragon says you two have been talking a bit, quite a bit lately.
Let's go. Meteor shot.
Boom. Yeah. Unfortunately, Dragon cannot be with us tonight. She is busy. But we're hanging out on our own. Ah, would you not? Could you please not do that? It's so frustrating. Come on, give me a go. Okay, we are going to finish this fight here. That was not a fun fight. This is not a good team for this particular engagement, I think. We're fighting those guys, fighting the bugbears. I'm going to be fighting bugbears. Let's go with... We're going to hop on and say hi. This game looks quite tricky. It can... Well, like what I was saying at the start of that fight is that you'll go through a bunch of fights that all just sort of work out and everything goes well, but then every so often a bunch of things will line up against you. But the enemies will just get a bunch of random boosts, because that's all RNG, so they'll be able to take extra turns. Sometimes your characters, they can one-shot. The enemy won't go until after that enemy has made its turn in combat, so as that you don't get the benefit of being able to, like, one-shot them. And it's quite, you know, sometimes a bunch of those things go against you all at once, and it can, like, a fight that 5 minutes ago you won without taking any damage, all of a sudden you almost die to. And it can be very swingy that way. Combat system can be quite swingy. Who do I want in the team? I think... I don't think Ziggy is gonna do a lot for us here. Let's replace Ziggy with Momo. And see if that helps balance things out a little bit better. Let's use Momo's healing life shot to keep Junior topped off, and then we should be okay. And as a bonus, we get to run around as adorable Momo for a while. On the plus side, it means it isn't mindless. In other words, the battle systems you don't need to think through. Right. I mean, I think it's quite cool, right? It's sort of a nice... It's still strictly turn-based, right? So it's like the older Final Fantasy games in that it is strictly turn-based, but there's a lot of other things on top of it, and because of the fact that the sort of starting position of the battle is a little bit randomized in like who's going in what order and stuff like that, and the order being so important, and the boost system being what it is, that there's a lot to consider at the beginning of each individual encounter. Much more so than, you know, something like much more than something like a lot of the Final Fantasy games. But it manages to include all of this interesting complexity without sacrificing the turn-based nature. Which is cool, because I like turn-based games. I like being able to think through my moves. I don't necessarily like being stuck to... or having to, like, have an active battle system where, like, you know, it's some cross between action combat and turn-based combat, which I find is weird. FF12 is a good example. You can set up gambits, basically. Yeah, people have talked to me about Final Fantasy 12, and I've considered adding that to my list for, you know, for this, for the finish line, as a potential game we play in the future for the finish line. Because I only put a little bit of time into that game, and I didn't really like the mechanics of it, but that might have just been because I was pretty young at the time, and I just might not have fully understood the power of the gambit system, and maybe that's what I need to do, is to really dig my teeth into that, to really understand that game. So I've considered adding FF12 to my list for this series. Although I think I already have an idea of what my next game is going to be already. What the hell are you now? Even another new enemy type they're throwing.
Why are you doing this?
Click the gambits does require work, so it isn't like you didn't earn it. Okay. Well, I'd like to give it a shot. Ooh, not a lot of damage. Let's see how this goes. Not a lot of damage out of ether type attacks. Slow. Whoa, what the hell? You did so much damage. What the hell was that? Alright, hold on. What do I even do here? I thought it was just going to be a status effect move. I didn't realize it was going to freaking nuke me for half my health across my entire team. And I'm slowed? My god. Alright, heal yourself. And yeah, I need you to do 1 billion damage, and you are not doing 1 billion damage. Wow! This actually might be... We might die here. I was unprepared. This is just a regular enemy on the map. I was wildly unprepared. That's him dead.
Not good.
Holy hell. We need to get at least one enemy dead before we try and revive him, I think. Destroy Floral Tempest. How much damage is this going to do? Much more damage. Alright, physical damage is king here. Please be enough. That's not even close to enough. And he's going to boost. He's going to get 2 attacks in. I am super dead. Good defense. That could have been a lot worse, but you're just going to be dead here. Yeah, I think, I mean, you can try and... Not ether. You can, like, try and pop a medkit DX to try and keep yourself alive for a turn. And then hopefully kill one enemy and then start reviving your allies, but you are also slowed. You might not be able to out-heal this damage while also taking enough turns to kill them. Escape. Oh my god, they're gonna make me burn all of my resources and then I'm gonna get nothing out of this fight. I might live, but, like, only in the most basic sense of the term. Wow. Okay. I am going to actually make this a combat turn because I need to do damage. Escaping is probably the best case scenario. Well, I mean, like, yes, that's, like, at least I will live. But, like, at the same time, I will live. Having spent a lot of resources and gaining absolutely nothing from it. Don't kill him in one, killed her in one. That was even worse. I think I'm just gonna have to kill it and hope that, like, and she's just not gonna get anything out of the fight, and I'm just gonna have to accept that. Whew, he's the one who should be doing all the damage to these things. Okay, he does big damage. Okay, well, we killed one of them. We technically got 1 kill out of it. That was a problem. Yeah, she got nothing out of that fight. All right, that was uncomfortable. We're gonna have to use ether packs on Shion. They're ether packed up, and then we're gonna pop some healing items onto some people. I've got a bunch of them, so I might as well use them. That sucked. I spent a bunch of very expensive resources, only got 1 kill out of 2, and one of my 3 members didn't even get anything out of that kill. That was a rough fight, and I need to be... So, at this point, it seems like they're finally starting to throw a bunch of enemies that are, like, really specifically designed for certain kinds of combat. Like, each enemy type is designed for a specific kind of combat, so I just need to be, like, actively rotating out my team, like, as I go. Like, for each fight, I need to identify what I'm probably going to be fighting and rotate out my whole team in order to make it happen. So they're going to double heal because they're going to keep boosting. Is he going to be able to, like, counter boost on top of this as well? No? Alright, well, he undid all of my damage from my first turn. But that's fine. He spent a boost to do it. Our cannon should do a lot of damage here, and I might be able to get a follow-up kill with Junior, although that seems unlikely at this point. I'm just not doing enough damage. There's no way. And then he's going to boost on the blank spot, which is actually fine. And I might... No, because he's going to also take the plus crit spot. Yeah, there's no way that he's not going to also take the plus crit spot at the start of the next real cycle. Oh, actually, no, I'm on the crit spot. Okay. It's not necessarily expected, but it also doesn't mean much, because there's no way I'm going to be able to kill him in one. So many of these enemies get to heal so aggressively, on top of everything else they're doing. I am just not capable of doing a lot of damage to these guys. If you come in mismatched into these fights, you are just not able to do damage. Dodge? No dodge. That's 58, exactly enough. Okay. I'm gonna see if this baits out. How much damage is this gonna do? Let's pop this and let's try. Let's try for a one cycle kill here on these two, going back and forth. It might not be enough. In fact, it's probably not enough. No, it is definitely not enough. Not even close. It's highly unfortunate. He's gonna get another good move off. He actually might get 2 off if he spends another boost. Might be able to respond to himself doing this with a boost. No. I'm gonna get 1 shot to kill him. I think the best bet is... Oh! We get to see X-Buster for the first time. I forgot I've changed out our cannon on the long one to X-Buster. So this is our first time getting to see this move. Ah, it's the move from the cutscene. It's what she did in that one cutscene earlier on in the game. Okay. So now we actually get to use that in battle. Well, it did a lot of damage. Alright, well, she's quite strong. It's pretty hot. Yeah, she's... Cosmos is... very fan servicey. We love Cosmos. I still need... There's like a bunch of people I still need to get out of here. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I guess this is fine. They really put another larva doll in here?
Why are you doing this?
I thought I was done with these frickin' larva dolls. Can I kill you in one with life shot? Or do I have to use an item on you?
Mystic powers. Grant me a miracle.
Okay, because these larva dolls gimmick. Oh, you weren't a real... Wait, what? Larva face? That's new. So the larva doll gimmick is that they're basically like undead enemies in Final Fantasy, right? Where they take damage from healing, and they heal off damage. But now there's a new mechanic where they transform on death, and I don't know what this new thing is. Yeah, it still takes damage, or still... still heals from damage, so I guess it's just the same thing, except it's just stronger this time.
Mystic powers. Grant me a miracle.
Yeah, alright. Well, I guess we just have to keep this up then. Item, medkit. Go ahead and use. It's just, they're just stronger versions of what we already saw. Which is a bit annoying because, honestly... 300 is a lot of health to heal up in the middle of battle. Healing is very... what's the word? Minimal, I guess, yeah, in this game. There's not a lot of sources of really big healing to turn against these guys. Especially if I've got to do it across multiple turns. Well, let's see what the gains are for it. Actually, that's a fuckload of points. Because none of those were killed on any double spots, so these are just the raw points. None of these were actually multiplied yields. That's actually a ton of tech points and ether points. Absolute monstrous amounts. They are worth grinding. They would be worth grinding. 110% they would be worth grinding. Let's run away from home. I don't find them as monsters. But eat him! You look for him. Oh, thank goodness for finding any place save him. Yes, yes. That is literally what I'm doing here, is finding and saving people. 8 more people left to go. 2 ether upgrade S's, and that gets me up to the roof, which I will have to access at some point, question mark. Oh. Yeah, you're being... yeah, and I can't get to you directly from there. See? So I have to get access and come back down around from another angle. Oh, okay. So now I'm at the second floor. Or that, oh, this is going to get very confusing very quickly, I think. Oh, I don't like you. 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 You need... I need physical range damage against you? Is that how this worked? So, Junior, Cosmos, and... I guess probably Ziggy was the correct... Is that right? Can I get you close enough to... Oh, did I get it in time? Yes, I did. Okay, thank God. Okay, so... Ranged physical damage. Yeah, like that. Okay. That is the answer to this guy. Yeah, okay. Over 500 damage in one turn is very, very good. And Cosmos at least does some damage at range. Oh, not much. Not much at all. Yeah, Poisonous Bubble failed because I popped the trap on you before we started. Oh, and I guess, I'm wondering if Ziggy was not the right choice. Although I really don't have another choice for like, oh my god. No, Ziggy does like nothing. Oh, and you heal so much each turn. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna guard for a turn. You're the only one who does real damage here. Oh, and cool, you actually got your boost up, so we're gonna go ahead. Oh, nope. That'll have to be after his boost. No, you're gonna guard as well. 167. Man, he heals for so much. Okay. I actually kind of thought that would be a no. No, it wasn't even close. Okay. We're gonna go... It costs no EP. So we're gonna try this new weapon, FR shot, that she's got. We'll see how much damage this does. This is also a new weapon for her. Oh, okay. That's pretty good.
The enemies have been exterminated.
I hit him pretty hard. Ziggy and Cosmos both went up a level. Ooh, Ziggy got a new tech ability, Cross Lancer. Rocket launchers fix everything. Absolutely. It's the American way. Near Pierce cross-bladed slash attack. So that would replace Cyber Kick for my new Near ability. Although I was deciding whether or not... So one slash, one's Pierce. I think I was trying to gain enough T-points to use Cyclone. Or to put Cyclone in the... fast slot. So I think we're going to wait on spending your tech points on that. But we will at least put it in one of the slow spots to see if we can make use of it. Filippo, have you ever heard of or played a game called Factorio? Skill upgrade. Yes. Doesn't ring a bell. Okay. Just wondering. I have a series which I am producing direct for YouTube, which is not something I usually do. But I am putting out a direct to YouTube series playing that game. It's a very, very fun sort of game about automation. Wasn't sure if it was something that you had any experience with. I'll just fight it with this group. I'm not actually 100% sure off the top of my head what the correct approach for these trolls are. Let's hit everyone. Oh, it only hits in a line. It didn't actually affect the guy in the back. That's a bit annoying. Yeah, I've been putting more attention onto my YouTube channel lately, trying to get content out direct to it instead of, you know, just dropping my stream VODs over there, and it's been quite an interesting experience. It's been very, very different, but enjoyable. Very different workflow. Nice. Take your time charging up. You should be dead by the next time you get to attack. Ow. That's fine. That's anti-synergy. You lowered her physical attack, then hit her with an ether attack. So that's... Or lowered her physical defense and hit her with an ether attack. So that's a bit of anti-synergy. Oh, please. Please kill this guy. That should be enough? Question mark? It is not enough. This is gonna hurt. Yep, that sucked. That sucked so much. That sucked in 19 different ways. Nice miss. That helps. Yeah, sounds like you've been busy. I've been trying to keep myself busy. There are lots of things I have been trying to do and have not been working out as effectively. So I've been like taking in as much as I actually can. I've been trying to take on. So is that, you know, the stuff that isn't working doesn't feel as bad, I guess.
Let's go.
But yeah, I've been trying to create as much stuff as possible. How about Path of Exile? You ever played that one? Ooh, I could just kill you straight up. That's another one I've been playing lately. Not making content on it yet, but gonna see if I actually get anywhere with this league. You've heard of that but never played. It's fully free to play. I would highly recommend it if you have like any interest in sort of like action dungeon crawler type games. It's incredibly fun. I ran a couple of Mystic Nocturne. I ran a couple of streams of it at the very beginning of my streaming career. It never really caught on much. Need to go shower, and I'm pretty sure you're ending soon. I'm going to say goodnight now, Tannis. Thanks for the conversation earlier. Yeah, I'm probably not sticking around for too much longer. So yeah, appreciate it. Have a good night, man, and I'll see you around. Thanks for stopping by. Always good to see you in the chat. Let's see. In fact, he's definitely right. I am starting to fade a bit here. Try and get ourselves to a save point and get out of here. May require a little bit of backtracking. It's fine. This is actually a really good place to stop because there's like so much action happening and it's spread out across such a wide area with lots of different enemy types that if I can figure out a good like enemy type combination that I'm actually good at fighting, I can get a really good grind going on in here. If I can just remember how to get back out of here the way I came. I came in through here. I can get a hell of a grind going on in here. I have to backtrack through this area, unfortunately. Yeah, I think I've been, also, one of the things that I've been doing here on the channel is we've been, oh yeah, these guys. Let's put, before I do this battle, let's go into battle formation. Let's put, well, instead of Ziggy, we're gonna, not formation. Instead of Ziggy, we're gonna go Xion. Instead of Junior, we're gonna go Momo. And instead of Cosmos, we're gonna go Chaos. We're gonna do a complete swap. I've been doing some like world building, creation of like a D&D world that I've been coming up with. That's actually where Yggdrasil's from, is they stopped in at that stream and had a good time with us. Let's see, you're gonna actually start with a make S. That one. Yeah, because you don't actually die, or do you die on that spot? I don't know if you're actually considered to die on that spot or not. Because I think you actually boost and then take the next spot. So I actually need to kill you on a 1-up spot, possibly. I'm gonna check those out, but I'm usually busy hanging with my GF. Yeah, I mean, I'm just, you know, trying to, like, this is sort of the things I've been out here trying to do. Because it's been... Oh, you can't actually cast that. Because I've been having a lot of fun trying to come up with new stream ideas. And world building has been so much fun. Like, ridiculously fun. Okay, so you... Let's see, so we can go ahead and use Life Shot on this one to weaken it. And then we should be one item away from each one of these, so I can try and... Unfortunately, they're gonna get a turn before I do. I can kill one of them off, I guess. Let's do this. Let's kill it off on this turn, and then let's, like, pass the turn with, like, a guard. And, yeah, unfortunately, it's gonna take up that spot. Let's guard again. I want to try and... Yeah, I don't think this is going to work, because I think it's just going to be on that spot each turn, each time. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go Ether. I'm going to boost 1. We're going to boost Momo. And then before this thing has a chance to go, we're going to boost... you spend the boost. Alright. I'm learning. I'm learning how the mechanics work. There we go. That's how you break out of the... That's how you break out of that. And to get 4 times points off it. This should be a huge payday. Okay, not super duper huge. Yeah, you gotta try and kill all of them as much as possible. Okay. You gotta kill as many, because I think you gotta kill all 4 stages. All 4 stages count as individual kills. So, okay. I think I understand what's going on there. Okay, and now we're out. You're the... Oh, no, you're not. But you're still bad enough. I don't want to fight you. Could you not? Nice. Okay. I'm worried there's going to be a big fish here. There is not. Okay. And... Dodge you, maybe? Yeah, okay, get dodged. I think it was up in here. Sure is. Alright. Made it back to a save point. I'm gonna try, and I say this every time and then I never actually do it, but I'm gonna try and do some grinding here to collect some resources to get me back, to go up a couple levels and unlock some new abilities and stuff like that, and really try and zero in on how the fighting here, what it is they're trying to tell me about the fighting here, so that next time we can blitz through the rest of this area. So didn't actually get a ton done. I spent a good chunk of the start of this stream trying to get my bearings back on because I didn't play last week, so I was trying to get my bearings back in. But we did get well into this sort of combat area, so I will be back next week with more of the same. Thank you guys for stopping in. My name has been Tanis Fugit. Thank you for stopping by the Fugitive Theater. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.